Hello and welcome back to Digital Cashflow Global, the definitive source for mastering finance and e-commerce in the modern digital age. I'm your host, and if you are tired of trading hours for dollars, today is your turning point. We are going deep into the three core pillars of sustainable digital cash flow. These aren't just tips. They are the fundamental, interlocking systems that the most successful online entrepreneurs and investors utilize to generate wealth globally and sustainably. Forget the fleeting trends. We're talking about proven, timeless principles for long-term wealth generation. Today we are doubling down on the mechanics of e-commerce cash flow, focusing specifically on the latest methods driving massive profits and stability. By the end of this comprehensive session, you will have a strategic roadmap covering advanced automation, dynamic capital deployment, and specialized audience authority across all major markets. Stay with me, because understanding the cutting-edge nuances of the cash conversion cycle is where the real wealth is built today. Let's begin. Our first pillar is next-generation automated value delivery. This is the engine of your cash flow, and the technology required for this pillar is constantly evolving. A truly digital business must operate in the background, continuously generating revenue while you focus on high-level strategy or other ventures. This requires leveraging modern machine learning. In e-commerce, automation must cover the entire funnel, moving beyond basic scripting. Let's dissect the latest advances. First, acquisition automation. This relies heavily on utilizing AI-driven advertising platforms that can optimize bids, target niche audiences with surgical precision based on predictive lifetime value, and scale spending based on real-time performance metrics with minimal daily human intervention. This demands flawless server-side tracking integration to maintain data integrity against increasing privacy restrictions. Next, fulfillment automation. We're moving past simple integration. Look into predictive inventory modeling that forecasts demand across multiple international sales channels. Shopify, Amazon, TikTok Shop simultaneously, optimizing stock placement across various global 3PL locations to reduce shipping costs and time, thus improving customer satisfaction and cash velocity. Crucially, implement automated chatbot systems trained specifically on your product catalog and return policies to handle 90% of initial support queries 24/7, regardless of the customer's time zone. The digital asset side. For those selling high-margin digital products, the focus is on infinite scalability through hyper-personalization. Are your onboarding sequences dynamically altering based on the user's initial entry point or quiz answers? Does your software platform utilize AI to suggest the next relevant upsell or module immediately after a user completes a core task? Explore automating the creation of dynamic content variants, like slightly different landing pages or email sequences for microsegments identified by your CRM, to maximize conversion rates. A successful digital product must feel bespoke, even when delivered at mass scale. The hidden cost of manual work remains a critical drain. Every manual task is time not spent on high-leverage activities like acquisition strategy or capital allocation. Invest in robotic process automation, RPA, for back-end tasks that are repetitive across different systems, data synchronization, invoice generation, or reconciling various international sales reports. This frees up strategic time. Ask yourself the critical question: if I unplugged tomorrow for 60 days, would my system not only process transactions, but also proactively optimize its spending based on preset ROI thresholds? If the answer is no, your automation strategy needs an overhaul. Pillar number 2 is dynamic capital allocation. This pillar focuses on actively manipulating your cash conversion cycle using sophisticated financial tools, not just hoping for the best. It separates true wealth builders from mere business operators. We detailed defense, offense, and now hedging. Defense, the fortress mentality. Increase your operational float to 90 days minimum. This allows you to comfortably absorb unexpected shocks, such as a sudden platform policy change or a seasonal downturn, without impacting your growth spending. Maintain a strict, non-negotiable tax reserve based on your projected global income structure. Do not mix this capital with operational funds. Offense: the deployment matrix and strategic leverage. Allocation must be dynamic. When a new advertising platform emerges or a new sales channel shows strong early conversion signals, you must have the capital ready to aggressively test it before competitors do. Use short-term, low-interest working capital loans only to fund inventory for proven winners. Never use debt for untested concepts. Furthermore, advanced operators look into revenue-based financing, RBF, for e-commerce. A flexible option where repayment scales with sales volume, aligning debt service directly with your current cash generation. Asset diversification must be automated. Set up systematic monthly investments into low-cost index funds, removing emotion from long-term wealth building. For higher-risk allocations like specific growth stocks or crypto, establish strict predetermined portfolio percentage caps, e.g., 7% total allocation, and use automated triggers to rebalance if market moves cause that allocation to exceed its limit. Crucially, global currency hedging is mandatory for global cash flow. For international sales, utilize sophisticated multi-currency accounts to hold funds in the currency of your major expenses or sales regions. Instead of converting everything immediately, use forward contracts to lock in favorable exchange rates for your largest supplier payments weeks in advance. This locks in your margin and removes the largest uncontrollable variable from your profit calculation. Pillar number 3. Global audience and trust building, is the ultimate non-depletable asset. Authority fuels predictable conversion and premium pricing. Building authority in niche finance. Trust is earned through specialization and radical transparency. Data-driven content. Every piece of advice must be anchored in verifiable metrics, showing your own performance data where appropriate. Transparency on failures builds more trust than perfection. Niche authority. Mapping. Go beyond broad topics. Focus on the complex intersections of your niche, e.g., tax implications of selling digital goods from a US-based seller to EU customers. Mastering these complex, high-value intersections attracts serious buyers and higher-paying affiliate partners. Global accessibility and localization. While English is the base, ensure your core concepts are universally applicable. For international audiences, consider adding high-quality subtitles in major languages, Spanish, German, French to capture those secondary markets. Expanding your potential cash flow base without needing entirely new audio tracks. The trust flywheel. Authority drives higher conversion rates. People trust your recommendation, which lowers your effective CAC, meaning your capital in Pillar 2 works harder. This virtuous cycle fuels long-term sustainable growth. Finally, our foundational commitment, continuous adaptation. The digital world is defined by rapid change. Monitor new payment technologies, like stablecoins or localized digital wallet integrations, that promise to lower transaction fees or speed up settlement times. Dedicate mandatory time each week to dissecting regulatory shifts in major e-commerce territories, e.g., EU VAT changes, US tax updates. Staying ahead of the curve ensures your 3 pillars remain sharp and effective. To summarize our framework for unstoppable digital cash flow global, master next-gen automation, deploy capital dynamically using advanced financial tools, build authority through niche specialization, and always commit to proactive adaptation. These are the modern secrets to scaling profitably and building lasting wealth. If you found this deep dive valuable, please hit the like button. Subscribe to Digital Cashflow Global for more timeless strategies. Let me know in the comments. What specific new advertising or fulfillment technology are you implementing this quarter? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next strategy session.